Hello Leo, I'm Jen with Bohemian Path Tarot, here with a tarot reading for you this mid-December. I'm using the Unfolding Path Tarot, which is a newish deck, certainly new to me. I just got it a couple months ago. I think it was published in 2023. If you want to see more of this deck, I do a flip through in another section of my channel, so just take a look for that if you're a tarot deck aficionado. But let's go ahead and get to your reading, Leo. I'm going to shuffle this deck just for you, and I'm going to fast forward through the shuffle. So I'll meet you on the other side. Okay, Leo, let's see what's coming towards you. Ooh, Magician. Judgment. The Moon. Well, first of all, let's point out 3 major arcana, so this is kind of huge. So the Magician is all about honing your craft, right? Being able to bring into your life the experiences, the people, the career, resources that you want to have in your life that reflect you, the true you, that reflect your desires, your talents, your gifts. And there's a manifesting component to this card, to be sure. But there's also an effort part, an actual, legwork, or do the practice, or do the rehearsal, or, build the foundation. There's, kind of practice and perfect it part too. So it's the melding, the merging of both the practical steps and the manifestation mantras, the belief in yourself, the courage to focus on what you want, and marry those two things, the spiritual manifestation piece and the practical effort piece. Right next to the Magician, we have Judgment. So I kind of read this as the main, emphasis, this card, and these as sort of clarifiers, right? So we have Judgment, which is all about forgiveness. It's all about honesty. It's about stepping into a new, safe life, knowing who you are, forgiving yourself for who you are, for maybe not being yet the person you want to be, or not being perfect, but knowing you still deserve an authentic experience that reflects who you are, authentic relationships, a feeling of safety and security and belonging to yourself, to your loved ones, to your chosen career or vocational or retirement path. And next to that, we have the Moon. Now, I'm going to split the difference here, because for some folks, the Moon would be a beneficial card. For some folks, there's a little bit of advice that comes with the Moon card. So for people who are artistically inclined, songwriters, playwriters, even architects or, designers, that sort of thing, the Moon is an excellent card for enhancing your artistic side, for being able to reach into the depths and pull out something really creative, for giving yourself the freedom to think outside the box, to create something really, from your fantasies, or even from your subconscious, from your shadow side even. For those of you who aren't so much in the creative realm or not looking to create a new work, there is a little suggestion in this card that there might be a little too much time spent daydreaming, and there's the suggestion here to balance your dreams and the manifestation part with the practical work. So sometimes the moon isn't supporting our most practical side. So that can kind of get us into a little bit of trouble when we focus all on the spiritual or the subconscious or the dreamy daydreams, and don't bring in the kind of practical effort piece, or, putting your resume out there, auditioning, whatever it is. So there's just that little bit of advice here, not to depend entirely on the subconscious or the unseen side. But certainly that's a part, that the unseen, the subconscious, the shadow, the dreams, the daydreams, the artistic ability are a part of this story, but you just want to balance that with the practical side. And I would also say this time of year, as we start reflecting on how our year went, maybe what we want to see more of, maybe what we want to release to 2023 and, detach from and move fresh into the new year towards other experiences and people. This does suggest a good time for reflection, contemplation, really looking at the truth of yourself, even the less pleasant or perfect parts, which kind of goes in tandem with judgment here, forgiving yourself for not being perfect, but looking at ways that you can more authentically be yourself and bring 2024 more in alignment with your values, your core, your abilities. I think for some people, this card is speaking to maybe a shadow side, maybe something that you've hidden or you haven't even shared with yourself, or it's certainly hidden from loved ones. Something that it's time to explore, to bring out into the light, to honor, to give space to, if not, complete utter freedom, at least listen to the shadow side. But it's about not being overwhelmed by the shadow or the artistic or the subconscious, but using that to enhance your life, to bring you more fully, three-dimensionally into the life you're trying to build. Wow, Leo, this is really an intense reading. And I can say that as a fellow Leo. This is giving me food for thought. I hope it resonates with you, that it gives you some clarity or some direction. In any case, thank you so much for stopping by, and take good care.